What's up, everybody? We are live. What's up, Stu?
Hello, Jim.
Stu, we have a special guest with us today, Mr. Turner Leslie.
Hey, everybody.
Hello, sir.
Turner is an amazing dude that I have known for probably, 6, 7, 8 years or so. It's been a while.
Yeah.
And so that's like 6, 7, 8 years for Turner's like half of his adult life. So Turner is a really sharp dude. He is excellent at creating and building and maintaining relationships in the business world. He's just a really good guy. And I knew him from a previous world, the funnel world. He and I did a lot of business together, but also became friends. And so about 4 months ago, Turner reached out to me and he's like, "Hey, dude, I am at a new company and I knew I wanted to know all about it." So we hopped on. And it's funny because Turner is working with Mailbox Power now. I'm not sure what your exact title is. I think it's like relationship. What is your title?
Oh, gosh, it's changed a few times.
It's a good entrepreneurial organization. Yeah, you've had like 3 different titles since you've been there.
Public and Client Relations Manager.
Nice. That sounds like it should have come with a raise. So it's interesting because I had met a couple of the guys from Mailbox Power when I went to the Go High Level event. Will and another younger guy who since went to his family business. Super
Ian.
Nice dudes. What was it, Ian?
Yeah.
So it's just funny. Like I wanted to do something with the Mailbox Power guys, and they're busy, we're busy, and then Turner's like, "Hey, dude," and I'm like, "Heck yeah, let's do it." So this is kind of the beginning. We actually have formed a special joint venture together, and we're going to be doing some stuff together that we're going to be announcing and talking about. And so I wanted to have Turner come on and just kind of talk about what Mailbox Power is, what Mailbox Power does, why it's so cool, and what the huge opportunity is now as far as direct mail. And this should be exciting for you, Stu, because I know you're the king of postcard marketing in your business. Oh,
Any
yeah.
kind of marketing. In fact, that title that Turner just said, I'm one of those guys too. That's what I do for my business.
I like it.
I am that guy. I'm
from
everything.
From 11:30 to 12. That's my.
Yeah, exactly.
I put that hat on.
That's exactly what I do. No, I think as a one-man show entrepreneur, if you're side gigging it or whatever, you definitely need to know how to do this. So I'm interested.
So Turner, tell everybody a little bit about your journey and how you ended up at Mailbox Power and what Mailbox Power is and does. And then I have a cool package we'll be opening that I have been saving for like a week or more. And you know how hard it is for me, Susan can test. You know how hard it was for me to not open this box to see what was in here? It was tough. Anyway, take it away, Turner.
Jim, I have to ask real quick. Is that the first box you've gotten since the affiliate package we sent you?
Yes.
Okay. Just have to ask because there is more coming. So I cannot wait. But you asked to kind of give a background. So yes, as Jim said, I did meet him in the funnel world when I worked for ClickFunnels for a bit. And I was the affiliate manager there. We had Jim come and teach our people multiple times. I would say probably 15, 20 times. We had kind of like was it called Jim's Ways Wednesdays?
Yeah, one of the things we did was Jim's Ways Wednesday, where you just let me come and pontificate for a half an hour, which if you ever just want to get me on, just say, "Hey, Jim, you can come and talk about whatever you want. We won't interrupt you. You can do stream of consciousness. I'm in."
Yes. And honestly, we had no idea what Jim was going to teach that week, but he just did. And it was awesome. So we had him on for like an hour every time. It was awesome. I wish I could get the recordings from those because they were so good. But yeah, I was the affiliate guy over there, worked closely with Russell Brunson, had a good time. And learned so many things because my first job out of college was ClickFunnels, and just had a blast there. So yeah, I think I was there for 6 years or so, and then jumped on to Mailbox Power, and it's been awesome. So let's back up just a little bit. So I was working at Funnel Hacking Live. We had our award ceremony. If you've ever seen that before, it's been awesome. Jim's been on stage a few times. And we had our ceremony there. And then how we do that is we have a bunch of different awards that we give, that we hand out at that thing. And there is the 2 Comma Club Award, 2 Comma Club C. I don't know. There's so many different names that ClickFunnels has, but
1 million, 10 million, 25 million, 100 million, and give away $1 million. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. You got them all. And I walked into one of the rooms, and there was a guy there that said, "Hey, I know you, but you don't know me." And I said, "What?" So there was a guy, Brad Quintana, and I was like, "Okay, what's this?" And Brad was like, "Hey, I've known you for a long time." He said, "Your dad was my football coach when I was in high school." And I was like, "Oh, that's fun." And so he said, "Yeah, this awesome company called Mailbox Power. You got to come see it. We're in Utah. And I'm in Idaho, so I'm just 5 hours away. And we go to Utah all the time." And so I went over to Mailbox Power, and I was like, holy cow, because they have a crazy awesome facility. We have a crazy awesome facility.
Yeah, you work there now.
I'm there. And so we have our front with our offices. In the back, we have this facility that we're able to ship out some amazing things: postcards, greeting cards, brownies, Rice Krispies, customized golf balls, customized journals, notebooks, all the things. I'll show you here pretty soon too. But I just fell in love with that. I was like, hey, this is my new home. I would love to work here one day. And I am working there a year later from when I actually saw the office. And so, yeah. And then we are like wanting to blow this thing up, and everyone needs to use Mailbox Power. And so one of our first people that we want to work with was Jim, because he's very, and I'm not just saying this, he's very well respected. If you're in Jim's world, you've made it in some kind of way, because Jim doesn't just let people in. He kind of has to trust people before he lets people in. Jim, would you say that's
that's
true?
A very nice way of putting my vetting process. Yes. Well done.
Vetting process, yes.
My personal vetting process.
That's kind of where we're at today. And so worlds have collided in such an awesome way. And I cannot wait to see the things we're going to do. Going to be working with Jim a lot.
So let me pipe in real quick, and Turner's being a little bit modest. Basically, what Mailbox Power does is super cool. It is the offline equivalent of everything you can do online. So if you think of, if I wanted to send an email sequence to somebody, these dudes can send a postcard sequence. So not just a postcard sequence, but every single postcard personalized. Every single postcard personalized, even with a QR code, so you could know that so-and-so scanned the QR code and watched your video. Not only can you send postcards, but you can send letters. You can send personalized mugs. You can send personalized brownies. You can send personalized shirts. You can send personalized whatever. And the cool thing is that you don't have to have like it says automation is my superpower. It's got my name on it. You don't have to load up your garage, nor do you have to load up somebody else's warehouse. So like with our book, we were doing our copywriting secrets. Excuse me. Copywriting secrets for all that time. We had to pre-buy thousands of books. Stu, you've done this. You pre-buy thousands of books. They sit in your basement, and then you got to go mail them, or you got to pay somebody else to mail them. Mm-hmm. And then you got to deal with a whole bunch of stuff, and you're not personalizing anything. I mean, it's just like, here's your dang book. Be glad you got it. That's why they don't have me in the customer service department.
The only thing you're personalizing is you're personally doing it.
Yeah, the whole thing.
That's good.
Which takes hours.
Yes.
Hours of your day.
And when I first met Stu, Stu's like, yeah, dude, what I do is I go work out and then I write until lunchtime and do my stuff. And then after lunch from about 1 to 4, I'm doing books and going to the post office. That's literally was Stu's day every day. Am I wrong?
No, you're right. You're right.
And so these dudes
And I've
can
outsourced that since then.
absolutely, but these
Got so
dudes
much
can
time.
print on. He didn't know what to do with himself. Started swimming in the afternoon. Um, but these dudes can print books, send them out one at a time. All the stuff that you would ever want to do if you've ever heard of like lumpy mail and 3D mail and all that other stuff, these dudes can do. But instead of you having to pre-do it all and it literally, I could set it up so that Stu got a postcard. Let's say, hey, Stu, would love to have coffee with you one day. Jump on a Zoom. 2 days later, here comes a little package with a coffee mug and with a little packet of Starbucks coffee that says, hey, Stu, the coffee's on me. Let's set up a time.
Nice
Then
touch.
2 days later, dude, I can't show you the brownie because I ate them all because the brownies are so damn good. But here's a bunch of caramels that my dentist wants me to do.
Oh yeah.
But it says, hey, Jim, try to eat just one. I dare you. But that could just as easily say, hey, Stu, let me sweeten the deal. Here's a brownie for you to eat when we meet. And you laugh, but that's the kind of stuff that you've been doing. There you go. Yeah, tease me.
Here's your breakfast.
Breakfast brownie. And the Rice Krispie treat and all that other stuff. My point, though, is that imagine being able to do that with the same ease of just setting up an autoresponder sequence or a workflow inside of Go High Level. It's that easy. And these dudes handle it all. And here's the other part. How much do you think it would cost to do that just with like a 3 or let's say you wanted to send a 5 email sequence to follow up with customers, Stu? How much do you think that would cost? Honestly, just how much do you think sending 5 postcards would cost total? Just to send those 5. Print
like
them.
if I did it?
No.
Oh.
If you're going to outsource it, you got to print them. You got to send them, put the postage and everything on it. How much would you expect you would probably have to pay?
Man, I don't even know, Jim. $100, couple
Yeah,
$100.
like less than $5
Oh damn.
to send all 5. So I want to send 5 postcard sequence to Stu. It's going to cost me like $4. Okay. I want to send it to Turner starting the next day. It's going to cost me $4. So it's just amazing. And let me ask you something else, and everybody else who's here. Think about this. How crowded was your email inbox this morning? Like how much, and do any of you, I have Sane Box or something. I have something that I pay for every year that eliminates stuff.
Same.
That I don't have to look at it. People are literally paying to not look at their email, and you think you're going to build a business just on email? Now, think about when you went down to your mailbox. How full was the mailbox? I can tell you how full mine was yesterday. There was a bill. There was a package from Amazon because apparently they're starting to abuse the post office. There was one postcard from Rosie's, which is a casino an hour from here that my wife goes to all the time. And that was it. And I had nothing to look at on my way back down from the mailbox. So think about, there's all the competition in that inbox, all the competition in your mailbox. It's totally reversed from what it was 20 years ago. Remember when you would go to the mailbox? How would you sort your mail, Stu? Tell me. I want you to go back in time 20 years. How do you sort the mail?
You would get the flyers and the coupons, and you put all those in one pile, and then the bills in one pile, and then anything personal in another pile. Yeah.
Right. And what happened to all the stuff that wasn't personal or a bill?
Gone. Yeah.
Gone. Yeah. So the world has changed. I mean, there used to be people that were like, when they heard AOL, you had AOL, right, Stu?
Still do.
You've got mail. People used to be, oh my
Right.
God, I've got mail.
That's
Now
exciting.
they hear that you've got mail and they got PTSD.
Yeah.
And so it's what everybody wants to be the first on the next big thing. Like, oh man, if I could have just been on Facebook early and known how to do the ads, I could have crushed and I'd be done. Or LinkedIn or YouTube or any of these things that everybody does. If I could have just been first. I'm telling you right now, direct mail is that being there first again. And the cost, if you look at, people are like, oh, they'll spend $10, $20, $30 to get a lead on Facebook. Dude, depending on the kind of business you're in, I could pick out someone I know is my perfect customer and send them 30 postcards and save money. So anyway, I kind of hijacked that, Turner, but I'm excited about what you're doing.
So I have to say, when I was talking to Brad, our CEO, he's like, I'm so excited for this because I'm so excited to see Jim pitch our thing. He said, we pitch it all the time. I'm so excited for Jim to not pitch it, but like tell everybody about it. So I loved hearing you talk about it, because the first time we talked, you're like, okay, what are you doing nowadays? And I told you, and I told you about like the Dream 100 and how we can use this for the Dream 100 and more. And you're like, oh my gosh. And then I showed you more about it. Is it okay if I share my screen?
Yeah.
Will that?
Do you want me to open my box first, though? I'm like, really like, you want me to open my box, or are we saving that?
Let's do that for just a little bit longer.
Okay. All right, cool.
Suspense going. And I had to ask Jim because which box he's gotten so far, because we're sending him like 4 or 5. And so not to keep him that excited, but we'll keep it going. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what, it's exciting to get packages.
It is.
Yeah. You know, I order so much stuff online that I forget half the stuff I get, and it's like something. Oh yeah, I forgot I ordered this. I love getting mail.
It's the best.
All right.
Okay, there we go. You seen it?
Yep.
Okay. So I just want to show this off really quick because, well, I love it. With Mailbox Power, we are taking care of all the things. We have an awesome onboarding system because we have people that come into here and we want to make sure that they're able to send off their first thing. So when they get into onboarding, help them send off their first thing. We also say, hey, do yourself a favor, send yourself something fun so you know what it's like as well. Kind of get the whole feel of it. So we do that. And then we have these daily calls as well that people can hop on that are in person, that we have these experts you can hop on, ask questions to, and do trainings as well. And so we rarely have churn because we take care of our people and we love up on them. So it's a good time. And then also something that's really cool too is say, hey, maybe you're just totally online and you're like, hey, I have an email list, but I don't have a bunch of addresses. I'm going to show you something cool. So we have this link up here that everyone gets. Sorry, I'm showing off a few names there, but that's okay. You'll see this. Everyone's got this link. So you can have this link say whatever you want, but I say, I can send this into a DM to people or anyone on my email list and say, hey, I would love to send you something awesome. Just go ahead and fill out this form. I want to make sure I can have all my stuff updated. So they go ahead and fill this thing out. And then right off the bat, there's an automation that will then go out and send them a, hold on, I'm going to make sure I got it's going to be, okay. And then once they fill that thing out, they're going to get,
I hope they get a dang brownie.
They get this brownies. They say, what's up? So they're going to get the brownies in the mail. And then they also get this from me. They're saying, hey, what's up? I want to send you something delicious. Please give me a call or text when you've received it. So a good call to action there. And so, and again, I've, made a change, just jumped over here to Mailbox Power. So people are wondering what I'm doing. And so I've gotten a bunch of texts and calls like every week. And they're saying, what is this? I got this awesome package in the mail. Actually had a buddy of mine, Ben Harris over at ClickFunnels. He got this thing and he said, dude, my wife is pregnant and she just ate your brownies And she just looked up on Mailbox Power where to get more brownies. I said, let's go. That's what I wanted. And so it's just an awesome way to get people to, have a call to action there and to make people act. And so the things we're doing with the postcards and being very creative has been awesome. And you can make that whole.
I was going to show. I'm not showing your screen right now because I just wanted to point something out.
Yes.
One of the things that used to be taught is not taught anymore in the world of direct response marketing, and should be and will now be again. You don't own your followers on Facebook. You don't own your followers on LinkedIn. You don't own really you own your email list, but your email can be blocked. Mm-hmm. Google can do their thing. Google just redid something on my phone that without me asking where my stuff is being automatically filtered now. The bottom line is the only thing you can own is a list of physical addresses of people that you have a relationship with. That is the single most valuable business asset that you can own. Mm-hmm. And everything else can be blocked. But the God bless the post office, they're not the most efficient, but they don't have the capability of putting a spam filter on my mailbox at the end of my driveway. If you pay the postage, as long as you're not sending a severed head, you're probably going to get your stuff delivered. Now it's up to you to have a good message on it and all that other stuff. But that's really that I want y'all to understand that you don't own your followers on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. They do. And you really don't own the emails, even though you have the list, because the email providers can block you with a piece of software. Mm. So, that's that. I just wanted to point that out. Talk about some of the other cool stuff that y'all can deliver. I mean, you deliver a baby elephant, right?
Anything you want. I just had to add to that as well. In Russell's Traffic Secrets book, I don't think it talks about what you just talked about with the physical addresses. So one day, if we get to him, we need to add a little section in Traffic Secrets.
I think that's actually we're doing Copy Hacking Secrets is the next big book, and that will be talked about inside of Copy Hacking Secrets. So that's what we're doing.
I like it. Okay, in here in Mailbox Power, we do have a catalog that we're adding to monthly. So tons of stuff you can choose from. We just had Valentine's Day, right? And so we had in here roses that never die. So you can send these to, you could send them to whoever. We have more of them. Kind of fun. We've got our Rice Krispies. Everyone loves their drinks, their mugs, things like that. And then you can laser engrave whatever the heck you want on these things. You can put Jim's face on there, Stu's awesome
never quit
back there, paddles and all the cool stuff he's got back there.
And you can send this stuff one off. What I'm serious. So if I want to order Stu, like if Stu wanted to send one of those cool tumblers with an engraving of never quit and their name on it, he could send that to his high level coaching people. And it's only, $30 actually isn't that much money. That's dinner for one at a Mexican restaurant. But is it that plus shipping plus engraving, or does that price include the engraving and all you got to do is just pay for the shipping?
A little bit more for the engraving, but you'll see it on there. Okay. You can just customize everything. You're good to go.
And but you take care of everything.
Everything. We got it. Yep. And then you can have that shipped to your people in 2 days. So it'll be there quick. So we love all that stuff. How
long? How fast?
2 days or more. We have to, the post office is the post office. So depending where you're at in the US, if you're close, so we're in Utah, our facility there is in Utah. So if you're close to Utah, it'll be there quick. If you're say in Florida, it may take a day or two longer, but we'll get there as fast as we possibly can.
But what you're saying is that it goes out in a couple of days, not they wait to do a batch run in 2 weeks and then it goes out. That's what I've experienced in the past with this kind of print or ship on demand stuff.
No more. Yeah. we're going to give you 1,000 of these and put them in your garage. No, we're going to ship these out for you and make it look really nice in the packaging. Always awesome.
Click on gadgets. I don't care about golf. I suck at golf.
Go to gadgets.
Too young to play golf.
So we've got a few things in here. We also have a custom
weapons
story that we can go to as well. Jim loves his weapons.
It's got an ammo section.
Well, it's got a little tool down there on the right that could get you stopped. Anything that'll get you stopped at airport security, I'm into.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
So, and then more laser engraved
like
wallets and fun things. A lot of our people from, say, Inner Circle, they will customize something, and then as soon as someone gets into their program, they get this fun package sent out, the next day, which is kind of fun. So making it as customized as you want to is awesome, and then having a box of things, like a welcome box, is what we like to do as well with a
Click
bunch
on
of
booklets.
So these are fun as well. Customize the heck out of these. You can have up to 28 pages in our biggest one. Actually, 38 pages. This must be new in our biggest one as well.
32 pages. Okay.
Yeah.
8.5 by 11. Is that full color or is that black and white?
Full color. Yep. You customize it. You put your pictures in there. Every page is you customizing it.
For only $6? Dude. That's crazy. So you could do like a welcome package for a challenge or something. You get their workbook in there. You get a brownie. You get a coffee. I mean, you could put that whole thing together for probably like $40. Do a $200 challenge. Do you ship internationally?
We do. Yep. It'll just take a little bit longer, but to get there. But yep, we'll ship anywhere.
Letters, flyers, certificates, and then I just now click on that. Letters, flyers, certificates.
Yeah, right there.
So you're saying that you could right there. 50 cents for a single-sided letter, so you could send somebody a real letter, double-sided flyer, certificate, engraved certificate. So for $14, you could send somebody something that is. Yeah, Vicky says my wheels are spinning. Yeah, my wheels are spinning too.
Spin those wheels. Let's go.
And you guys can assemble it, like if you could do like a mug and a certificate and a hat and all the other stuff, and it all goes in a box and it goes out in a couple days.
Yep. And you're going to send a lot of those probably because maybe they are, say, graduating or going on to the next level in your program. Have those things all ready to go in automation. And then when someone then graduates or moves on, that just sends to them. So you have it's just going. You don't have to do anything extra. It's just going. And someone texts you, hey, I got my certificate. Thanks so much for sending it out. It's like, no, Mailbox Power sent it out for me. I kind of forgot about that. But yes, we love it. So really nice and easy.
That's crazy cool. Stu, what are your thoughts? Because you do cool stuff. You do stuff with your postcards and other things. What's going on in your head right now?
Yeah, I mean, the postcards is just a no-brainer. I mean, that's sounds like a really cool setup. And then everything else, I really like when you showed the certificates. I think that's when my brain started clicking, especially, I have people getting through certain programs and things like that, and to have a certificate of completion or graduation or congratulations.
Yes.
That might be kind of cool.
That'd be very cool.
Yeah. Journals.
Especially if it had a pitch for the next level.
Yeah. No kidding.
I mean, imagine everybody who buys a book from you, they automatically get a postcard offering a PT club or offering a 20-minute consult, and then you sell them into PT club. You'd be so busy. I'd have to be your assistant.
Boom.
What are you showing on your thing there, Turner? Yeah. Am I showing your screen again?
So this is I don't know if you can hear that. This is our card machine. So we can so when you design a card in Mailbox Power, it goes into our machine here. We can do about 10,000 cards a day, and it starts from our computer basically, and then goes to this thing. This thing gets designed on there. It goes through here, seeing the whole process, and then it gets folded. Boom, boom. It's going to get put in the card automatically. Card is going to be sealed and turned, stamped, and post office ready to go.
Holy crap.
Man, that's so cool.
And
Isn't that
Stu's
fun?
like, my fingers, you could save my fingers.
Yeah.
Right? You don't have to lick anything, right?
And you guys
Dang.
even will do you can create a font out of like somebody's handwriting and have it look like they wrote it
Yeah,
themselves.
super customized.
Uh,
I want
All
to
right.
show one more thing here too. If you've made T-shirts for your programs, you've probably had to buy too many of them, and so we
Yes.
have these as well. You can buy a T-shirt for $17, customize that thing, get your color, put whatever you want on it, and have these things. These are nice shirts as well. The shirt that Jim has is one of our ones that we send out to all of our, affiliates. And I really love that T-shirt. I've washed it about 15 times. It's nice. It holds its figure, and it's nice around Jim's guns. I know he's got some big arms, so we want to make sure there's a little bit of room.
Stop.
But
Stop.
it's great.
So is this vinyl, or is this like that Sublime whatever? It's like different than the vinyl. It feels like it's pushed down in it, but
it's a screen print, but you can't. It won't come up at all. It's awesome.
Okay.
And
That's cool.
you may have another shirt coming. We'll see.
Yay! Okay, so this is more just, we're not pitching anything today.
Just showing it off.
We're just talking. Do I get to open this yet, or what?
Open that sucker.
Okay, Stu, do you any other thoughts or questions for Turner?
No questions, but my understanding of, and you're so right about the mailbox being the new power tool in marketing again. And it's cool to see. I mean, it's just the one thing I like about this show, Jim, is something we've done ever since we started the DIY media marketing program a long time ago when we first started working together.
Uh-huh.
We always would try to find what is evolving. What is new, what is old that is new again,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And this is a prime example of the kind of content we've been doing for years, just to explain.
Prove that we were right.
Well, yeah, just kind of explain. Like it keeps people who are listening to us also realizing, I have to be a little more pliable with my activities and open my mind to these ideas that are all over the place. And when you got Jim swinging the bat for you, that's a no-brainer for me.
I love it.
So let's talk about this box. And the first, so we're gonna dissect this, because I got this. This must be how they pack the stuff. Okay. So on the top of the box, it's got all the stuff in there that my wife yells at me and ends up on the floor. That's okay. But there was a note on top. Now on the envelope didn't say anything, but I'm assuming it's for me since it was addressed to me. So inside is custom little message that looks hand drawn. I mean, that's if somebody had like Catholic school handwriting. Jim, every legend needs a signature mug. This one is yours. Whether you're sipping coffee, tea, or something top secret, consider this your official fuel for greatness. Oh, and keep an eye on your mailbox. Something else is coming soon. Awesome. Yeah. So you're telling me, Turner, that I could set up inside your thing not just a series of sending people like a brownie and other thing, but you could set up like boxes of stuff to send and automate the whole thing.
Yeah, that's why I had to ask you which one you've gotten already, because we already have 4 boxes ready to go, automated. And so I'm like, okay, which one was the first one again? So
all right. So they know me. I got a coffee mug here. Holy crap, dude. Look at that. It's got the genie on it.
Nice.
And dude, look what it says. This isn't some stupid mocha cappuccino frappadoodle. That is awesome. And look, my little my cup fits in it. So, and because I have my own Unicorn Cafe
nice.
pre-filled cups. Dude, this is awesome. And that's kind of thing I would say, probably a bad word in there somewhere. That's awesome. Anything else?
That's it for now. We don't want to do the whole
it. That's awesome. That's really cool. And you guys could automate that whole thing, huh?
Yep, it already is. And it looks nice. It's not pixelated or anything, right? It's a good
good logo
and all the things.
No, bro. This is good. This is really good. This wasn't made with somebody's Cricut,
That's right.
I'm just being real.
Oh.
Yeah.
How many of you guys watching would like to have a mug with the genie on it and a cool saying or something? How many of you would like that?
And
now,
just to add to that, Jim, it's like we want to give something that someone's actually going to put on a shelf. Like Stu's got some cool stuff up there. We want to give something that Stu would actually put on a shelf, not something like, oh, that's cool. I don't know if I'd ever use that, right? Because
thanks.
Gotten those things, right? Like from certain conferences or whatever. That's like they probably just put this in there to like add stuff that they were going to give to us. But if we can actually make something cool that Jim's either going to eat, it's going to be delicious, or it's going to be something on the shelf there. That's super important.
How so this sounds so rude, but how much does it cost to send something like this? How much is the mug ish?
Well, on our executive plan, you actually get to be able to send out 5 of those free every month.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's kind of cool.
Free is a good price. Free $99.
Everybody's like, I want one. Getting all the meats. Yeah, I want one. Dude, so what you're also saying is you could almost, you guys could be kind of a, this will sound, I could almost, well, could I use you to set up a swag shop or not really?
Totally could. Yeah.
Oh, because they buy it from me and then you just drop ship it. So I could set it. Okay. Dude, that's cool.
We can
that make Nancy happy. Now my mind gets going and I can't do my thing, but you're absolutely right. A lot of times people send lumpy mail that it's kind of like, meh, yeah, thanks. I mean, I had somebody send me a box of stuff, but it wasn't personalized. It was just kind of, you could tell it was like the generic box of box O stuff that they send. And so it sat next to the trash can for like 2 months until I forgot what it was and then just threw it away. I'm just being real. Okay. But like, this is staying on my desk.
Yes.
Because it's got something of me on it. Now, could I also so right now, C-Ray, Brad, Sonny, Vicky, Paul, Susan, and other Susan are like, I want one. But if I came up with something cool, I'd be able to have their name on this individual, like that would make the mug and put their name on it and send it to them.
Yeah. So you can customize whatever you want on that. And you'll see the other mug we sent you. That's what we send to all of our affiliates. It does have like our automation is our superpower, but it's got your name on it too. So we can automate the name.
Right.
So the name's going to be populated in there.
Okay.
But yeah, you can automate.
Can you choose where you populate it, or is that okay?
So when you customize something, it's going to have a preview where it's going to show exactly where it is on the mug and how your logo sits, and it looks exactly how you're going to be holding it in your hand. So it's not like, I think this looks good. We'll see if it looks good. Let's get it and see. It'll show it exactly on there. So you customize that thing. You can automate it. perfect one-off or automate a bunch of them. It's good to go.
We could get one that says, this cup is filled with caffeine and hate.
That's what you run on, Jim. That's what we run on.
Runs on
It's our
caffeine
enemies.
and hate. No, that's old Jim. New Jim, this
Yeah.
runs on caffeine and world peace and love. You know,
There
if
you go.
Ron Artest can rename himself Meta World Peace, I can come along too. Dude, this is amazing. Like, I am so excited. We're gonna have all kinds of cool stuff coming out doing this, because it's like everybody. The funny thing is, somebody would spend like $2,000 on Facebook ads just doing a test or something, but you realize with a couple grand in postcards, if you couldn't make some money, if you had a list or using that to create and maintain a relationship with people. Like, I'll give you an example. I need to have everybody's physical mailing address that's in Copying Content. And when we came out with the easy button, there are people who don't know about the easy button yet. Like, I had my boy Jason this morning. In fact, I got a video I'll show you guys. First time I've done a Zoom in my sauna, Stu. I got my iPhone so damn hot that it said it had to shut down. I was like, oh crap. But there are people that don't know we got the easy button. There are people that don't know we have the dictate feature now with the easy button. Did you know that we have that now, Stu?
Mm-hmm.
You knew that?
I do.
When did I show you?
You've used it multiple times when we demoed stuff.
No. Dude, unless you saw yesterday's masterclass, you haven't seen what I'm talking about.
Oh, I mean, I've seen you dictate into.
No.
Oh, it's a different thing.
Oh no. See,
Oh,
there's people. Even my boy doesn't know what I got. So okay. So Turner, you want to stick around for a minute? Because this is going to illustrate a point. Because here's the thing: we're talking about which is better, finding a new customer or keeping an old customer buying?
Oh yeah, keeping old ones.
Well, both, but I mean,
Yeah.
which one's easier? I should say that. Which one's easier, keeping an old customer buying? Okay, dude, you got to see this, Stu. But first, we have a testimonial video from a boy, and I'm just gonna say that there is a parental advisory notice on this.
Hey Jim, I was about to not cancel but pause my subscription because I've not been using it recently, and then I saw you and Stu doing a demo of the new stuff, particularly like the easy button. I thought, you know what, I haven't been into Copying Content AI for a while, so I am going to give it a go. And I did the easy button, and I didn't even put that much in, to be honest. A couple of sentences, clicked on G to create. So I needed some emails written for me, and the stuff that came up on the screen had me thinking this, and I'm really sorry, but this is literally what came into my head. I just went, holy balls, Jim, this is amazing copy. And honestly, in comparison, the stuff that ChatGPT would churn out after a similar prompt and an hour of me uploading my own stuff to get it to sound somewhat like me, and it would never do it, right? The stuff that ChatGPT would come up with would be like as a giant pile of in comparison to Copying Content AI. So needless to say, I now have a Chrome window with about 15 tabs of Copy and Content AI open on different little projects, different little sort of sales letters. I'm needing to build some email nurture sequences, a reactivation email campaigns, which I kind of struggle with. And so you've got some great stuff in the email. I mean, brilliant. So just to confirm, I'm not pausing or canceling. Honestly, the stuff that turns out is absolutely brilliant. I write really good copy myself. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a bad copywriter. I revert to ChatGPT, not because I can't write, but because I'm a bit low on time. But what I found, ChatGPT you might describe as a done is better than perfect kind of platform. And then Copying Content is like a perfect is better than done platform. Maybe there's a good way for people to look at it.
So I'm literally with no clothes on in my sauna doing a Zoom with Jason this morning, which, by the way, those who don't know, Jason is very heavily involved with all of the funnel builder certification stuff over at ClickFunnels. He's involved with these are like the highest level people of using the software. And so that's kind of fun. And it just out of nowhere, he's like, I really was going to pause. And then I went in and then he's like, holy crap. And so I want to share with you something, Stu, because Stu hadn't seen this. So we want to get Stu's reaction to this. This is let's see if I can get the thing to show up. Here we go. Okay, so short sales letter, Jeannie, you've seen this one before, Stu.
Yeah.
We scroll down and we see the easy button, but you see something next to the easy button, Stu. You see that?
I do.
Okay, that's brand new, friend. We can dictate directly into the easy button now. So watch this. My name is Stu Smith. I'm a former Navy SEAL, and I have a brand new mindset course called Never Quit Mindset. This is a masterclass that teaches people how to create the mindset to help them overcome any physical or intellectual challenge. This is especially applicable for people who are going through tough military training, but also for people who are entrepreneurs, leaders, coaches, anyone who faces challenges and needs to up their mental toughness. One of the things that makes my course unique is that all of it is based on my real world experience and working with tens of thousands of people in special operations, military, first responder. The course is 10 modules that address all aspects of mental toughness, and it makes it real for individuals. The price of the course is just $97, but is an investment that will pay off big time in anyone's life. And when you sign up now, I'll include a 20-minute consult with me to discuss your goals and how you can become mentally tough. So, dude, it's built in. You got to use it on Chrome. It doesn't work on Firefox. Who cares? Nobody uses Firefox anymore. Get in the 21st century. Now I'm just going to whack the easy button. Okay.
What's Firefox? Apple? Is that an Apple thing or something?
Yeah, it's old technology, bro.
Yeah.
It's just nobody uses it anymore. Okay. So it fills out everything, does all the stuff, got your thing. Dude,
Nice.
I'm just gonna they're DIs.
I want you to hit build and then send.
So we'll do BuzzFeed
awesome.
as your hook style. And I'm just gonna write one of the letters. Okay. We'll do formulaic. And you're gonna tell me whether this is any good or not. Okay.
Okay.
But unlock your true potential today. Transform your mind, conquer your world. Discover the resilience that lies within you. From the desk of Stu Smith. Sorry, we'll fix that. Finally, discover the secret to unbreakable mental toughness. Dear aspire, okay, well, it's going to experience life-changing power of developing an unyielding mental strength that will propel you to tackle any challenge head on. In today's fast-paced world, more than just grit is required to overcome obstacles. It demands a fortified mindset. The Never Quit Mindset course is meticulously designed to provide you with practical tools and resilient strategies necessary to shatter mental barriers and unleash your true potential. Imagine armed with the mental fortitude to face Never Quit Mindset, blah, blah, blah. That's not bad. Now, here's the other thing. We don't have time to, you know what? Watch this. Now, this is one that take you a little bit longer, but dig this. All right. The super sales letter, Jeannie, Stu.
Oh.
A 10-page sales letter based on just the easy button. Now you can load your avatar,
Damn.
load your profile, load your offer. We'll say that there's a couple things in your offer stat. Look at all this stuff you would have to fill out, but oh no, Stu, you don't have to do that, because I'm going to whack the easy button and I'm going to show you something that I literally just added this morning, because I wanted to have a kind of a combo of some things on how to do this. And I'll show you, because I added a new writing thing. I'm going to fix your name just because it bothers me.
Sure.
Okay. Avatar, ba-da-da, all the stuff. Offer stack. It'd probably need to fix that, but we'll just come through here. All right, so I added a couple of things. I added direct response copywriter, folksy friendly, plain language like a friend, and in your face direct response copywriter.
Oh.
Which one you want?
Let's see what in your face is.
Okay. So I'll click build, and then this thing is going to create all the parts of the sales letter. It'll end up being like 9 pages long.
Damn.
And so it only takes like a minute to do. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I'm going to show you what this does, and I'll hit the highlights. But you think about how long it would take you to put together the offer. And by the way, if you were going to do this as a one-time offer, we got the OTO Genie as well that has the easy button built into it. I would say right now we probably have 20 to 25% of the genies have the easy button built into them, because I got to go in and program each one in. But I've been hitting the most popular ones. So there's one that you're using over and over and over again. If it doesn't have the easy button in it, let me know and I'll take a look at that one next. But this is literally executing all of these different little prompts and commands and all the stuff, and putting it together to create each individual building block for your sales letter. Now imagine taking what Turner's got, and instead of trying to get people to click on a Facebook. Oh, and I also added different. So now you can do the sales letter large, medium, and small. So it creates 3 different versions. So we'll do the large. But imagine, if you could identify your ideal customers instead of trying to get them to click on a Facebook ad, trying to pay, $20 a click or whatever. You spend $2 on somebody you know's in your target audience and send them a couple of dang postcards. And oh my God, maybe even follow up with a phone call. Okay, so here it is. So I'm not going to make you do the whole thing. So let's look at the headline package. Attention, military personnel and entrepreneurs, build unstoppable resilience now. Unlock your full potential. Stop doubting yourself and become the hero you were meant to be. Unlock your full potential now with the Never Quit Mindset course. Because your future depends on the grit and guts you build today. Dude, that's a good subheadline. I might get rid of the repeatedly now stuff. But look at this call to action button. Yes, unlock your mental toughness now. From the desk of Stu Smith, how to build resilience. Stop whining about how hard it is to change your mindset. If you're not willing to sweat a little, you're choosing to stay weak while the world leaves you behind.
That is in your face.
Well, that's in your face. You wake up each day ready to conquer, but deep down a nagging doubt creeps in. You're bombarded by challenges and pressures, yet your lack of confidence holds you back like an anchor in a stormy sea. Dude, that's good stuff. Here's what most people think will fix it, but it won't. Pushing through hardships alone, copying other people's success strategies, overloading on motivation, and now the worst of all, doing nothing and hoping it solves itself. Introducing Never Quit Mindset. Unleash your inner warrior, conquer challenges now. Hope you got a good picture of the course, Stu. You need to hit your boy up on Fiverr.
Yes.
Unlock your unstoppable mindset, conquer challenges like a soldier, and build your empire today. Look at these bullets, man. Developmental resilience that's as tough as steel. Time to train your brain and make it your strongest ally. No more doubts, no more fears, only strength. Stu, you're killing me. Unlock your inner warrior, conquer every challenge, unbreakable confidence. So you got tons of bullets to choose from here, man. You can do them all. Who's Stu Smith? Why should I listen to him? Former Navy SEAL, expert mental toughness, worked with tens of thousands in special operations, creator of the Never Quit Mindset Core. Dude, you are a stud. But okay, so now we put in some testimonials. Here's what you're going to get. Now, this is where it's probably better for you to have figured out your own offer stack. You can load it. Take you 5 minutes to do.
Yeah.
30-day unconditional money back guarantee. Listen up. Never Quit Mindset course doesn't teach you how to build that unstoppable resilience you crave. If it doesn't show you how to blast through every obstacle in your way, if it doesn't help you unlock your full potential without even a trace of self-doubt, then I don't want your money. That's right. I'll give it all back. No questions asked. No hard feelings. You got nothing to lose. Time to charge, step up, grab your future. That's good stuff. I don't care who you are, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
Got your final little stack there. You can do some,
Huge.
just edit those. Your instant access bonus awaits. Listen up. Here's a kicker. Limit you snooze, you lose. Why wait? Claim your personalized roadmap. And edit that a little bit. But here you go, man. Could you edit and run with that, Stu?
Yeah, it's not bad for a minute's work.
Hey, Jim, I have to add to this. In Copywriting Secrets, talks about in the first part of the book, talks about you could hire an expensive copywriter, or you could try to be try to be a good. Yeah, there we go. Mine's downstairs. I was gonna have it on the shelf. But it's like, hey, just do it in my stuff. I was writing an email yesterday for people to come to our affiliate power hour. I was doing it. I was like, it doesn't sound right. I was trying to be Jim, but that's not my thing. I'm not a copywriter. I don't even want to.
Either.
I am.
Me either.
And instead of wasting my time, I was just like, freak, I'm just going to go ahead and open up Copy and Content. It was in my other tab. I was like, I'm just going to do what I need to do and not waste my time. And it spit out everything. And I had a great show up, and it was awesome. So just like Jim talks about in his book, if you're not a copywriter, don't act like you are. Just use what Jim has and do it easily.
But even though I appreciate that, and even though I wrote the book about copywriting, I learned that nobody wants to study copywriting. Nobody wants to become a copywriter. No one wants to hire an expensive copywriter, but they all want to have great sales messages, ads, and marketing content. It's kind of like nobody wants to go to the gym, but everybody wants a slim, sexy body and wake up tomorrow morning next to a supermodel. So this is as close as I can get to that. There's no supermodel. There's a cute little character. But the point is that we're tried to remove every freaking obstacle that we could. And I think the easy button was kind of like the last mile of, I don't want to fill out the form. And now also with the dictate button in there, I mean, I think my dictate's good. I don't know about you guys, but it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's funny. I was on the guerrilla marketing one today.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't even see the dictate button.
See,
so you need a brighter color.
You got to be conscious of how that dictate is right there in front of your face. But imagine though, this is my long-winded way, and then we're going to wrap this up. If I had everybody in Copy and Content, if I had all their email addresses, if I had their physical addresses, I could have sent everybody a postcard to check out the easy button.
Yeah.
And now we're talking about, you don't just sell the new people, you got to keep reselling the existing people. Mm-hmm. And hey, you need to check out the easy button. Would it be worth investing $1 to have, Jason's my boy. He like was going to reach out to me and be like, how many people wouldn't reach out and just be like, nah, I'm not using it. I'll just cancel it. I mean, that's real life, man.
Yeah.
And that's the key. Would you spend $2 to keep somebody for a year if they're paying you $100 a month? If you don't say yes, you are a freaking idiot. Mm-hmm. And the reason I say $2 is because you'd be sending 2 postcards.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So, it's a no-brainer. So just everybody now. Susan asked a question, Jim, are you going to create a Genie to Write copy for the postcard series that Turner was talking about? Absolutely. I've already got that going in my head. Is it done? No. Will it be? Yes. But yeah, I already got that underway. So, and some other cool stuff. But now think about this. And then I definitely got to go. But that short sales letter, Jeannie, dude, it's a letter. Huh? You mean you
Perfect.
could put that on a real letter and send it to someone?
Yeah.
Just for God's sake, don't have the call to action on the printed piece of paper say, click here. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about there's a problem. All right. You can't have click here on a piece of paper. Just saying. You might have to retrain your brain
Right.
a little bit. All right. All right. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Turner, appreciate you showing up. We'll be seeing you again soon. But we're going to be doing more stuff with Mailbox Power in the very near future. So
Yes, good stuff. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
appreciate you. Everybody have a great day. Great job, Stu. And we'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye, everybody.